Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make video, and I have like an hour to do this tutorial. I've been trying to get in here oh gosh, all week to get this done. So I've got an hour right now, so I gotta be really fast. I'm sorry about the speed of this video, but it is really fun because what we're gonna make is we're gonna make some fun little Valentine notebooks. Oh my gosh, they're so cute and they're just super fun. And then this is you can do them in a masculine way, a feminine way, or like kind of a neutral way to give to anybody, and which is really fun. So let me show you. We're gonna make two of them. We're gonna make one that's shaped, and we're gonna make one that is a quarter sheet size. That is very quick. It's so easy. And you'll be so surprised at how easy it is. The other thing we're going to be using today is we're going to test out, if I can remember to add it to my notebook, we're going to test out these We Are Maker Thermal Cinch little tassel bookmarks, which is really fun. It comes in a 6-pack. These colors, they're all the same. I ordered a few packs of them because I wasn't really sure. And they're pretty long, it looks like. They look pretty long. And they come with adhesive to attach them for when you go to put them in your book. And yeah, you can make you can make a full size notebook if you wanted to with these tassels and have that as your little bookmark. So that'll be fun to use. We'll try to remember to use those. And then the other thing is the Amazon adhesive glue strips for binding strips. These are the 1/4-inch size and they come with adhesive on the back. They're a little bit thinner than the We Are Makers ones. You can get them in any size on Amazon. You just do glue binding strips. Thermal glue binding strips, and they'll, like, so many things will come up. And you can get them in 1/8-inch size, so like just a little 1/8-inch thick. And they're nice and thin. You do have to add adhesive to these. It just happened to be the style I picked up that I could get right now in my area. But if you have time to wait, depending on where you live, you can get them with our adhesive already on them. You just use score tape to put those down. It's really simple. But I've used these and they actually work really good. So we're going to use these and you'll get to see how well these do. And then, yeah, so let me show you. So there's, so this is not the 1/4 size. This is just an example. The 1/4 size that we're going to make that uses a 1/4 sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper is this, and this is what we're going to make. Plus we're going to make a shaped notebook like this. Isn't this darling? I put the pen attachment with a couple loops of ribbon on the back so it looked like it was an arrow. Isn't that fun? Added a little hanger, a little heart clip hanger there, lobster claw hanger, and you can bling these up. You can doll them all up. You can go as intricate, as involved as you want or not. You could use all paper. You could add material to them. I mean, there is a multitude. You could stamp the inside. You could keep it all copy paper. Like this one's all copy paper. Or you could add fun layers of like cardstock and stamping and stuff like that. I mean, you could really go to town on these. You could keep them super flat like this one, or you could stack it up, give it dimension, and have a lot of fun with it. And like I said, you could go 1/4 page, or you could go in a shaped fashion. And this is just a plain, really quick a shaped notebook that I just added a little ribbon that you could hang it off of something if you wanted to, or just these little embellishments here. This is a shrink plastic. I stamped out one of the smitten, the new Anna Griffin stamps sets, that cute little Cupid guy there, and put them on shrink plastic, shrunk them down, added them on here with the tassel. These are the embossing folders, the smitten embossing folders, and this is a doily die is what this is. But I mean, you could go to town or not. And then even this one here is just your basic, your basic 6x6 notebook. So really easy. It's so this would be a 1/4 page of scrapbook paper, and you only need 13 sheets to make this 1/4 inch size notebook. So no matter what, whether it's 8.5 by 11 and you go this size, or you go a 6 by 6, you only need 13 sheets, and that gives you your 50 pages. So, and this utilizes some of the embossing folders. And you use the one of them, that arrow, to be a pen holder, right? Added a little extra texture on the back with some lace trim there, ruffled lace trim. And this one is cute. Put some vellum on the inside, added some transfers just to add a little pop of fun in there. And just didn't stamp anything, just added some transfers to those vellum layers, and thought that just added a bit of fun and whimsy, and like that just came out super cute. So yeah, and you can make them as big or as small as you want. These are using like that's a shrink pot. That's the one of the new embossing folders, cut and emboss folders. Colored it up with some ink, and then like, right, isn't that the cutest thing? This is like 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. Added a little bow charm and a hanger off of it, like, right. Oh my gosh, so cute. There again, shrink plastic, little tassel. This is the double one here. This was this stamp. I just used a die to make the shaped notebook, and isn't that just adorable? Like, how cute is that? And added a little hanger, super fun. And then this is a bigger one. This one uses this die here, and then stamped on some vellum, added one of the shrink plastic charms that was made out of one of the other stamps, a tassel, a hanger loop, and thought this just came out. Just some copy paper, really quick and easy, and just super fun. And but yeah, you can do, I mean, as elaborate as you want. And yeah, whichever way you want to go. These are impression dies, is what these are. And I just did an impression die on shrink plastic, cut it out, and right, isn't that fantastic? And so yeah, you can do a shaped one, and like this. So yeah, or just stick to the 1/4 size, because these are so stinking fast. And this is an embossing folder that I did with the shrink plastic. Yeah, just super fun there again. And then one more for a bit of inspiration, and simple, so simple. And yeah, so whether you add the vellum to them and copy paper, if you stamp the copy paper, it's up to you. The sky's the limit on how involved that you want to get. So this is the handsome Anna Griffin handsome paper collection. So is this. This is the music note paper. This is I think this is like the petal and leaf paper collection. I think, no, this isn't. No, this could be the garden, no, what is it? Garden shop paper might be what this, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's Anna Griffin. If you know, help us out in the comments. I really can't tell. I cannot remember where it's from. I'm sorry. Yeah, but it was super fun. And nonetheless, so use what's in your stash though. Don't go out and buy. This is literally, you can use up scraps for this. Maybe not the covers, but I mean, it's just inexpensive copy paper that you probably have in your stash for your printer. And like, seriously, just use up what you have. And this is like that cheap cardstock from like Michael's or Joann's, Park Lane style. It's like 65 pound. It's not very thick, and it's just really they have fun colors and things like that, but it's thin, so it's a great way to use it. If you've purchased a bunch of it and you're able to invest in some nicer stuff, it's a way to use those things up. So there we go there. So let's get started, because this is going to be a little bit involved, because we're going to make two, the shaped one, like I was saying, or a 1/4. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to get 13 sheets of copy paper, inexpensive copy paper. We're going easy here. We're going to make a simple one. I'm going purple just because I'm going to use the Happy Paper Collection. This one here, it's got a bunch of fun pastel purples and teals, or turquoise and pinks, pale pinks. Super pretty. And it's basic paper, which is perfect for my outside cover. But what you want to do is you want to cut your paper down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn it and cut it all in half. And if you're making we're going to do the doily, this doily die heart is the other one we're going to make. And for that, you need 13 sheets just cut in half lengthwise. So they'll be 5.5 by 8.5 is what they'll be. And I can, as well, that didn't go as planned. So these would be the ones I die cut. Normally, well, it's because the phone or the camera's in the way. I can't get a good angle at it. Normally, you can cut all 13 pages in half and they don't rip like this. So I'm going to use these to die cut this doily die out here. The heart went out, and we're going to use the layering to do that. And you can get 2 on each half. So that'll give me my 50 pages. And then, so we're going to do that on that. And then we're going to take 13 sheets and cut those in a quarter. But that didn't work so hot, so I think I'm just going to stick with just a few sheets at a time. But multiple, so I don't have to do a bunch of cutting. So there again, you're going to go 5.5 by 4.25. And you do want to, get as accurate as you can, but don't take your time, because you can just jam through this. And it all looks the same. It just all, once you're done with it, all comes out really stinking nice. So don't think you have to get everything so perfect. You can literally just, 5.5, 4.25. You can just go to town on these and go as quickly and as you want, so. Yeah, so actually so I don't suck up too much time with the video, let me finish cutting these in quarter and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you get that done, you're going to end up with a stack like this for the first notebook, right? And you're just going to actually put them to the side, because we don't need to do anything. What we need is actually a cover. And so, because I do want to do purple, let's see, there's a piece right here, and this is about what I have room for. And let's see what this is. Maybe let's just check out a few more other, like this one's too small. I was just trying to use up pieces. What is this purple though? Oh, is this big? Oh, this is big. Okay, so there's a piece of purple, or lavender rather. What about any of these other ones? And they're single-sided. What is this size? Will this get me anything? Oh, that's 5. Hey, but this looks like it's by 12. Let's go 4.25 on this one. Let's just use this one because we have it. So 4.25. And then you're gonna go 5.5, and you need 2 pieces for your cover, right? 5.5 by 5.5, and then you need a piece of 1 inch by 5.5 as well. Can we get that out of that? Wouldn't that be stinking cool? No, darn it. That's okay. We don't need that then. Hold on. Let's see what we want to use for a spine. You need a 5.5 by 1 inch for your spine is what you need. And maybe we could use this piece here. What do we think about that? Oh, that would be cute. Let's do that. So let's cut this off at, what are we? Let's do 5.5 by 1 by 1. And then this is the piece we're going to use. These can go back in your scrap bin. So you need your 2 covers and your spine, right? So get your scoreboard out, because that's the next step. And you just need to score your binding strip. You're going to put it on the 1 inch side. And you just want to put whatever width that you're going to use for your spine. You just, in the middle of it, need to do 1/4 inch for your binding strip. So since I'm doing 1 inch, I'm going to go, so half is the middle, and I'm going to go 1/8 on either side of the 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go at 3/8. I'm going to score at 3/8. and then I'm going to score at 5/8, and that's going to give me my 1/4 inch binding glue strip spot. This is going to be my spine. And so then what you want to do is you want to fold on those 2 score lines. And this is going to be your binding strip right here. And so now what you want to do is you want to put adhesive on the 2 outer pieces, the 2 outer sides, like this. I'm using 1/4 inch score tape on mine. And now you also need to figure out if you want to add any decorative paper in, because you'll need to cut that out as well. And I recommend about 8 pieces, like whether it's vellum, it's cardstock, it's a mixture, it's any of those extra sheets, is about 8 you can get away with adding, and it's not too much. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but well, okay, well, be prepared if when you go to do your, I shouldn't have taken the adhesive off. I'm a little bit premature, but we can work around it. So what I need is my glue strip now. This is for the middle is for your glue strip. So let's measure that. We do need some scissors. We do need some scissors. Oh, so we also need to turn our thermal cinch on as well. So peel the binding, or peel the adhesive backer off of your glue strip, your binding strip here. And then you're going to just attach that in the center. In the center. And these are a little bit, these aren't cut straight. These ones off of Amazon, they're not cut straight. So you do have to kind of maneuver them into your 1/4 inch space down there. And then you want to secure it by pressing it down. So we're like so. And then let's turn on our machine here. So this right here, this is the We Are Makers thermal. Whoa, that was a little loud. Sorry about that. Maybe I should move some of this stuff. Get a little flat space going here, maybe. And let's see. So, yeah, so this guy, it's not very big and it's super light, but it's so handy. So there's a switch on this side that's a little red switch. You're going to flip it on. It beeped, indicating that it's on and it's heating up. It's going to flash a light down here. And as soon as that's done, it'll beep. It just takes a couple of minutes. It's like really quick. So, and then as soon as that's done is you can put your item in that you want to bind. So now while that's heating up, let's put these together. So get your stack of papers. And like I was saying, this is where you want to add your cardstock or your vellum or whatever it is you want. Oh, and we were going to add the, this is where you also want to add your, this is where you want to add this. And since I already have adhesive, I don't need it, but it came with adhesive. So let's go ahead and try these out. So this here, and you're just going to, depending on how long you want it to be, I don't want mine to hang down past the bottom of my book. So I think I'm going to go about, it's a little bit long. Let's go maybe like, I don't know, 1/2 inch up. And so then what you want to do is you want to add this to the inside of your, you don't need to go that far down. I think I'm just going to go there and then cut the rest of this off, and you can use that for a different project. So just cut that off, and then you'll want to add a little bit more adhesive over the top of that so it adheres to your book. Now, if this is the proper way to do this, I have no idea. I'm just winging it. It seems like that should work. And I think that's a way to do it. And then that's going to be super cute on the spine. So let's take the backer off that one now. And what you want to do now is you want to stack up all your papers and your cover. So put your cover on, front and back. Make sure if it has orientation. See, that's how quick it is. If it has orientation, you want to make sure it's how you want to see it. And at this point, you can do whatever. So let's see. And then what you want to do is you want to, yeah, I'm a little bit short there, but because these pages are going to settle down in the glue, I think I'm going to be okay. You can also choose to put that cover on the back. And this is because I was just willy-nilly when I was cutting my cardstock, or I didn't cut this properly. Let's see. It should be 4 1/4. What did I do? Oh, I didn't look at it properly. I was a little shy of 4 1/4. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, I can choose to fix that now or wing it and see what happens. I think I'm going to wing it and see what happens. Hope for the best. I think it'll be okay. I think I'm going to be all right. I hope. That makes me wish I used the We Are Memory Keeper one, because the We Are Memory Keeper glue strips are a little bit thicker, and I would have gotten more. I'm going to peel this off. I know, we'll use them on the next one. The We Are Memory Keeper ones, or Maker ones, are much thicker, and so it'll, well, I could just hold it up. Hold on. I'm overthinking this, because what I could do is put this back. Hold on. And no, I haven't been in this situation yet. I haven't cut them that poorly. My covers haven't been cut that poorly before. But what I could do is I could actually hold these up. I could just line these up individually, and I could hold them up a little ways. So I'm just going to line it up top and bottom, and then I'm going to hold it out as straight as I can. About an eighth of the way up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hope that my glue will then take up the rest of the gap. And so I'm going to go ahead and adhere the back one on as well. In the same fashion. So line it up top and bottom. Actually, I'm going to line these two up so they're the same. And then hope. Can I do something like that? That won't go. Okay. Let's line these up. I'm kind of oh, here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Tamp it down like so. Tamp it down. Tamp it down so all the pages are even. That way. And then let's fold it over. What? That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Right there we go. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. Now what you have to do is you have to go back the other way. So get your papers all back in order. Don't drop them like I did. Good night. Good night, Irene. Jeez. Okay, now we're going to tamp them back this way. And line them all up. All right, get them all lined up like so. All right, like so. And now you're going to wrap the C. Look how nice that's already looking. So if you make a mistake, there's a workaround. Woohoo! There we go. Put them on the table like this and then wrap your spine over and you'll be fine. Okay, and now what you want to do is you want to wrap your book. You want to put a binding clip on it. You want to put a binding clip on it. You want to go like this. You want to hold this up like this. You want to hold that up like that. And then you want to wrap this in parchment paper. You want to put it down in the thermal cinch all the way at the bottom. Press it down. Make sure it's all the way down and push the timer, which is on the front. And it's going to flash. And then when it's done, it heats up for like 2.5 minutes. And then it beeps. And then we're going to decide what we want to do from there. But in the meantime, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a few fun little embellishments for the front of it, especially because we found this lavender. So what I want to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and I have a few things already cut out just from these other projects. And so I think I'm going to see what is going to look nice. I love this pink. I love this. I think that is pretty on there. And I think we could do another heart on there. Let's see what the other folder. Oh, yeah. So let's do this one. Because that'll layer on there like that. Oh, yeah. And then we'll do this. So let's do a lavender one on this and a lavender one there. And we might... So if that's purple, we might do a pink. I think I have a pink little lovebird one there. Let's see, or gold. I do have gold. Um, I do have a gold one. That might be kind of fun. But we don't have any, and I have the shiny pink one. So let me cut a few pieces out, and while that's heating up, and I will be right back. I was dragging my feet hoping for 2 minutes, but it's not going to work. I'll be right back. I know, sooner turn off the camera than it beeps. So let's see what that looks like. So you guys can see one beep. What does one beep get me? And so let's look at that. And what you want to do now is when you take it out, you want to take it with the spine down still, and you want to tamp it on the table and tamp all your pages down. And then you want to go this way a little bit to get them all lined up and nice and even. And then go back this way again, right? And just you're going to push them in like this, so that way they're within your cover. And then you just want to see what that looks like and see if you like it, if you feel like your glue is good or not. And see, look how nice that book looks. That looks pretty good, right? And that's like nice and even and everything. So I think that is going to be, I think, pretty good there. I think I'm going to do mine one more time. So let's clip this to the top. Let's clip these back together. And then let's wrap this one more and go one more. I always do them twice just to make sure that glue is nice and hot. And I'll be right back. Okay, so that was like perfect timing. I just got these cut out. And let's see what our little book looks like. Here we go. And take that off and tamp it on the table. And I think that's nice and ideal. So make sure these are all lined up in the center, pushing them together. And yeah, I think that is pretty good. So now all you want to do is you want to let it cool on the table. Once you feel like your glue is good, and I just look and see if my pages are all the way down and you can see glue. And if you can see glue, that means it's smushed out enough. And if you do this as well, like run your finger down there as well, sometimes that like is very helpful as well. So yeah, so now I'm just going to let this cool. I'm going to put my little clip back on and put it over on the table like that. And that just has to cool for 5 minutes. And so let me let that cool and figure out a little composition. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. I think that is pretty good for me. That'll work out just fine. And yeah, so look at how fun is that. That is pretty good, right? And yeah, it glues the pages together really stinking nice. And just comes out with such professional results, especially if you take your time on them. They come out really cool. So let's add a few little decorations. I was definitely going to go for this little setup here, and thought this would look really fun. And then the little gold birds would bring out the gold in the spine. Thought that this would be pretty fun to do as well. And like so. And then I thought we could add, I was thinking we could add this on the inside. Actually, I'll go this way. We could add it. I was thinking we could add it on here, but you need it at the top or like in here somewhere. So what I'll do is I'll add this on the back page instead. But it'll still be fun because it'll be like, I'm going to use this key from the embossing folder, and it's cut out of pink metallic, same as that. And then that's going to be my pen holder, which I think will be super, super fun. And I'll give this a place to hang on. Like that, or I could use this one instead as well, which this one will hang on because it has a little clip as well. So we'll figure out what we want to do there, but let's go ahead and add these. The other thing I wanted to do too is I wanted to add some gems to this side, just to give it a little oppa. Gotta have a little something, some blingy. Let's kind of get, I think we're gonna be right about here. Just trying to add a little fun element there. These aren't attached, so let's just put this right at the spine-ish, kind of there-ish, and I think that looks pretty fun. Definitely liking what that looks like. That is pretty fun and blingy. Yeah, that's pretty fun and blingy. And I think we'll still be able to, like, yeah, right? Isn't that great? So now let's add this to our heart. Let's see what we want to do there. Let's get some score tape. You could use score tape and glue, whatever you want, however long you want it to stay on there. Just a little bit at the end, so we have options. And wasn't that so easy to make that little notebook? Like, how fast was that? That was nice, huh? Oh wait a minute. So I think that one's gonna end up there, which means this one has to end up up here. So this one has to go over a bit. So this one has to end up here, which means you can't have your arrow in two different spots. You gotta have like to where it looks like it's just an extension. So that's the whole reason to figure out where you want this at. And I think that looks pretty good. I think that's going to be really nice. So you're just trying to make it look like it's like a long arrow. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to use my straight eye. And that looks pretty good to me. I think that looks pretty good. So let's flip that over, add some, I'm going for a flat one. I don't really want dimension on this one, especially since it'll probably be in a purse and whatnot. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of that double arrow there as well. You could put glue on this too, which I think I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I think I will do that because it'll definitely go quicker than putting up a whole bunch of tape. So we'll peel the backers off here, add some art glitter glue to the back, and get that going, like so. And go ahead and add some of the magic adhesive, the permanent. There we go. So, like so. Oh, yeah. Aren't these the cutest things, though? Oh, my gosh. And, like, this is really simple. Like, the hardest thing is decorating them. Figuring out what you want to do for a decoration. Yeah, but, like, right? These Smitten cut and emboss folders and the stamp sets, so nice. And then you can use the stamp set on the inside and add a ton of fun to the pages if you want to doll it up in that fashion. But like these little guys are so easy to make. Really simple. So here we go. Just going to add that really quick. I'm probably going to have to put a block on that. Okay, but here, if we have to hold them, let's put some on this one too. Oh, and then we'll add the pin as well. There we go. We'll add this to the center. Like, right? How cute! Come on, that is pretty cute. That is pretty cute right there. So we'll get that on there. And then, let's see. And then we'll add our little, we'll add our pin to the back and call it a day. I think that is darling, right? What do you guys, not that one. What do you think about that? That's pretty fun. So let's add the purple pen, right? I'm going to take this little keychain. These are miniature or mini keychains or mini pen keychains. Mini pen keychains is what they are. So we're going to add this to the back and we're going to go like so up there. I just put it all the way through the loop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a touch of score tape to each side, peel the backer off, add some glue, and then adhere it to the back is what I'm going to do while the pen is still on there, so I know how big the loop needs to be. And then the score tape will help hold it right now, so that way I don't have to keep holding it forever. So I need to figure out, I think I want mine to go like this, and then you just have to basically pick a spot, like where do you want it on your book. Try not to move it around, but if you do get glue, it will dry clear. All that to say, it will dry clear. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And then there we go. And let's see what that looks like on the back. Oh, I think I got it in too far. I should have. That'll work though. That'll still work. So we'll just hold that for a second. And then I still have a space on my pen. Because this is just going to go in a purse anyways. Right? And that's what that looks like. Right? Isn't that the cutest thing? Like, right? So then you have your pen there. And then you can have a little, wait, how does this go? So maybe I didn't do this right. Or maybe this is just for fun. Maybe you don't actually use this. Because, yeah, it's got a giant tassel on it. Maybe it was actually supposed to be down here. Oh, I think I did this wrong. Okay, well, don't do it like this. Because I think it's actually supposed to go out at the bottom of the book. Whoops. Oh, well. Nothing I can do about that now. Yeah, because you can't have that on the inside of your pages. It was supposed to go all the way to the bottom. Well, that makes sense now. Okay, well, mine's just a pretty decoration. Okay, what do you think about the book? That is funny. Okay, well, don't do it like that. Hey, I was testing it out. I told you I hadn't used them yet. All right, well, you kind of figure things out as you go, right? Okay, but that's pretty fun, right? That's a pretty fun stinking book. Okay, so I think that is pretty cute. Somebody will love that. And then, let's see. Now, let's do another one. So, remember, I did these other pages in half. So, I've got 25 for 6 sheets, 26 sheets of... this is 5.5 by 8.5. It was an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I just cut it horizontally in half. Yeah, horizontally in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our doily die, our big doily, our heart doily die, and we're going to take the big die, the outside die. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 5 sheets of these. 1, 2, because these dies will cut out neatly. They'll cut out 5 sheets at a time. And 4, 5. So you're going to end up making 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're going to end up making 10 passes with this die. So you're going to go 1 here and then 1 down here. So when you're doing this, you want to stay all the way to the top of the page like that. And then once you get that ran through, you're going to put it down here, and then you're going to run it through again. So you're going to get 10 pieces off this section here. And so I'm going to do that, so that you should do that 10 times, and that'll get your... And then here is where you also want to decide if you want to do cardstock and or vellum on there as well. So you'll need to use this die to cut however many pieces out. 8 usually works about the nicest if you do 8 pieces. So... And any combination of vellum or thin cardstock works really good in the book as well. You can just add it to it and not really have to worry about it. So let me cut these out and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you get that done, what you need to do is, so these are all the copy paper pieces. Once you get that done, what you need is you need 4 pieces of cardstock for the cover. The 2 outside, they don't have to match. I was using up scraps. So I got these 2 hearts out of a piece. And then I found these 2 pieces. And I thought, well, I could use these for the inside. You don't see them together. So I guess you kind of do. But I think it'll still be fun. So what I was going to do is I'm going to use the one with the gold for the bottom of the top. These are a symmetrical die. This heart doily die is. So you can cut them all out forward like this. And then flip them back to back. And they work just great. So when you flip it up, that's going to be the inside right of the front cover. And then this will be the back cover. So it's going to go like this. So that'll be the back. And this will go like this. So then when you're flipping through it, you're going to go open the cover, flip through your notebook, and then that's going to be the bottom. And that will be really cute as well. And so this is what the outside's going to look like. There again, still sticking with the purple theme. And so then the other thing you're going to need is you're going to need a 1-inch wide. This, you're going to need a 1-inch wide you probably want about a 2-inch piece just because it makes it's easier. Hold on 1 second. Yes, so you just need oh wait, where are you? Sorry about that. You just need a piece that's like 1 inch by like about 2-ish. You're not going to use all of that, but it just makes it easier to score. This one's probably 4, so it doesn't need to be that big. But, this is what's going to be your, hinging mechanism. your spine piece. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to take it on the one inside and do it like we did before. And you're going to score it 3/8. And you're going to score it 5/8. And then you only need 2 pieces that are about 3/4 of an inch is all you actually need. So whether you just eyeball it or you use your paper trimmer, so you're going to fold on those 2 score lines. You're going to go ahead and let's make it easy and just pop our glue strip in there. Where's my, I've got a piece of one somewhere, but I can't. It's in there. It's under the pile. It's under the pile and we'll just leave it there. It'll be fine. So let's guess the 3, let's go about there-ish. We'll just do about like that. Peel this off. Oh, I forgot to put the adhesive on as well. We're just going to go right in the middle there like that. Press that down. Pop a couple strips of score tape on either side of that. And then, oh, it shut off. Because it's been over 25 minutes. Let me restart this. So I'm just going to flip the switch off. Flip it back on. And then it'll heat back up. And then you get another 25 minutes. I think you get like 25 minutes is what it is. So let me grab my paper trimmer. So we can be a little bit precise-ish. And so I'm going to cut this at 3/4 of an inch. Roughly. There's one. And I need one more. You need 2. 1 inch by 3/4 of an inch. Like so. And actually this one's kind of, well, let's just work with it. Why waste it? That's a good one for another piece. So now what you want to do is you want to take, you don't need right now, you don't need your top one and you don't need the bottom one. So you want your 2 inside decorative cardstocks to be facing how they would be when you open it. So mine, it's white on the back, so that's what mine looks like. Or it's actually, I think, ivory. And what you want to do is you want to clamp, you want to tap your shape on the table, you know, straight and put a clamp on it. Once you get it where everything, you want everything to settle, put a clamp on it to hold it. Then take these 2 pieces, peel your backers off and attach them to the top to where they're flat. And they're lined up. So like on the top of this here is going to go here. This one's going to go on this side. And you're just going to push the glue strip onto the flat spot and then fold the 2 sides down. Hang on one sec. Okay, so yeah, and then you're just going to, you just want to make sure it's as flat as possible to the other one, to where the other one's going to be. So let's put this one on. Put the glue down, the glue strip, and like try to just make sure it's straight and then fold the 2 sides over. This one's not very straight. Excuse me. Nope, it's going to stay. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to leave it. And it'll be fine, don't worry. We're going to wrap it in parchment. And we are going to pop it in here. Push the timer down here. And let it go for 2.5 minutes. Hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. Woof. Okay, so now we just need some decorations while that's heating up. And when that heats up, I'm going to go ahead and take it out, tamp it, and then resend it. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like, though, because you guys will need to see that when it's on a little double hinge like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, can we get this? Oh, we're going to cut this out. It's going to be fun. Let's make this the front. Let me cut this out, and then let's see what else we can do to doll the front of this up. Hold on. Okay, so it just beeped. And let's see what that looks like. And that also got, let's see what this looks like. But what you want to do first is you want to take the clamp off and you want to tamp it on the table. Make sure you hit both sides, obviously. And then let's just see. And then I push up on the glue and up on the glue. But that's not done yet. It's starting to melt. So I'm going to put the clamp back down and pop this back in the parchment paper and then push it back down in here and hit the timer. And this, because I'm crooked, I might have to like kind of tilt it and whatnot. But here, let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah. Wait, it's gonna make a mess. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, that's gonna be really pretty. And let's see, did we get it all the pieces? Nope, missed that one. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Like right, oh my gosh. Oh, how pretty is that? Oh my good night. That is so pretty. That is pretty fun, right? That's going to be the front of our notebook. And then I have these other embellishments that we could use to also doll it up as well. They're just over here on my little table. Could we pop this little sweet little thing on there? Oh, that's pretty too. The key to my heart. What if we do that? Oh, let's do that. Like, that's actually really pretty. Oh, look how sweet that is. And actually, that I could do right now while we're waiting anyways. So let me glue these down to the top of this. And while that's going, and I'll be right back. Okay, that actually finished. It finished pretty quick. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're going to just tamp it on the table. Where are you guys? Just tamping it on each side. Oh, you kind of have to take the clip off first. That's funny. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, that looks good. See, like the glue is squishing out, especially on this side. I'm just pushing it, helping it to adhere to the pages is all. And I think that is probably going to work out just nice. Just nice. Okay, and so while it's still like movable, you want to go ahead and like adjust your pages where you want them. Oh, that's going to look the best. And then put your clamp back on and then let it set up. So like whether you put it back in the cooling station back here or you just prop it up on your table, is whatever you want to do. So let me glue these on and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, this cooled. It's like really nice. So let's look at that, right? And that's just the inside. And how fun is that? Oh wait, it goes like this. Like, right? How fun is that? So that's the inside. And now we also have, look how cute this is. Isn't that just so fun? So now we can go ahead and we want to, so it's going to look like that, right? Isn't that so cute? And this is going to glue on the back of this. But first we want to figure out, do we want to put a hanger on it? A. And we can do that now. Or we could add a loop at the top. Right now you would add it if you wanted to do like a ribbon. And you didn't want to see like the ends and you wanted to be nice, neat, and clean, you would go ahead and add your ribbon. I don't think I want it to hang. So I think I'll forego and just make a cute notebook. Here is where you also want to decide if you want to just do a basic loop of maybe just some cardstock. Like just a little something. You could just use you could just use like a little strip of cardstock for your pen loop. If you wanted, well, this doesn't really go. I wasn't going to add a pen loop. I was just going to do my basic. But you would train your paper. You only need like a little tiny bit. You don't actually need that much. Oh, I kind of ruined that strip. Oh, well. Oh, actually, I could have done that. Anyhow, this is where, like, if you just wanted a basic, or you wanted a, if you wanted a, rough, lace, not lace, ribbon. If you wanted a ribbon loop, you would add it here as well. Because what you're going to do is you're going to cut about an 1.5 inch loop. You're going to put your pin, put it around your pin where you want it to be, and wherever you want to, like, attach it. Like this one, you could put 2 loops on it, and this pin could like then slide here. You could just put one loop up here and it could go there. It's kind of wherever you want it to go. You could put a double loop at the top, and your pin could be at the top up here if you wanted it to as well, and then it would go down in your purse. But I'm just going to leave mine as just a notebook, and I'm not going to have it hang. If I decide I wanted to, I can always go back, right? So we're going to forego the hanging portion of it, and we're actually going to call this done because this video is like really long and I'm almost out of time. I only had an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to adhere the top and the bottom. I'm just going to pop some glue on it. If you want yours to stick really quick as well, you could put score tape on, and then that would be, wait, yep, proper orientation. So you're just going to line it up and then pop something on it to hold it. And like, right, isn't that so cute? Oh my heavens, this is darling. And these are so simple. The thermal cinch really makes these bigger ones so easy to do. Like, it's a great tool to have if you just want to make your own little scratch notebooks. Little journals, whatever you want to use them for, you know. I think Anna Griffin said she writes stuff down and lights them on fire. Like, you could have this as your little fire notebook, you know. Write it down, go light it on fire at the end of the month. There you go. Your little fire notebook. I thought that was pretty good. That was pretty fun. Let it go. Let everything go. Write it down and let the paper take it. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, who else bought that new stuff? I bought the pulley card and the new rub-on transfers that are the butterflies. Is it birds and butterflies? Pretty sure it was butterflies. And but anyways, yeah, I bought those in the pulley card and a few other things I can't remember, but yeah, I was pretty excited about that. But there you go. That is like the basic tutorial. You could have added vellum, you could have added cardstock, you could stamp these pages now. You could do, you know, your imagination is your limit in all reality. But how fun is that? And something to just toss in your purse or whatever, and you can make them however big or small. Use whatever dies you have, and yeah, you can make these as simple or as elaborate as you want. I mean, like, seriously, these are pretty stinking fun. So yeah, your imagination, sky's the limit on what you can do. Let me know what you guys think of these down in the comments. What you think about the shaped or just the basic, and would you use any of these, and are you going to try making them? I'm going to come back and show you how to do the shrink plastic charms, and then I have another fun tutorial, and we're going to do the keychain version of, we're going to make keychains, and we're going to hang these, make a little notebook, and make a tiny notebook and make a keychain to go with it. And but then I'll have a separate tutorial on the shrink plastic and show you all the different ways that you can make little charms for whatever it is you're making. It doesn't have to be notebooks. It can be, these charms could go on cards. They could be used on, I mean, this is just a little centerpiece. It's like doubled up even. It's got a bow and a heart, a little charm that I stacked up, and like, isn't that the cutest thing? Some of these other ones under here, yeah, you can just dangle them off. I mean, they can just be an embellishment on like this. You could just hang them off like that, off of a card, off of a bow, or like an accent piece like this, off of a bow like that is what I was talking about. But anyways, yes, your imagination is what limits you in these, and you can do anything, like with this stuff. But yeah, let me know what you think, and look for the shrink plastic one and the keychain one. And thanks so much for hanging out, and until next time, happy crafting, everyone. Bye bye.